If you guys forgive me, I kind of broke this up into two and had a list of things that you want to know about kind of our transfer side, and then a little bit from a transfer student's perspective, because I was also a transfer student. I went through this process once before, and now I get to work with transfers here at CSP. I should lead off by saying this, on our contact sheet on the transfer pamphlet you got, right now it labels my partner Jackie. There are 3 transfer counselors here at Concordia St. Paul. We see a lot of transfers, so you're welcome to contact her or myself at bseifert@csp.edu. But to make it all easy, the number's still the same, so don't worry about that at all. To jump into this though, I wanted to talk about kind of the key pieces. For scholarships for transfers, that's always a huge deal. We do have transfer scholarships, especially for our transfer students. Phi Theta Kappa and Transfer Advantage are the main 2. Transfer Advantage means we are working with MNTC, we are working with AAs, ADs. If a student completes a degree at another school and decides to continue to us, we want to reward that. So we do take a lot of pride in our students that start in one spot and choose to finish with Concordia. With that, we do rolling admission. So another thing that pops up is deadlines. When can I get in? How can I know? Because knowing what you're playing with in terms of credits matters to a lot of transfer students, obviously. So we do rolling admissions. The quickest I can get a student in is usually 3 days. Sometimes if everything's together, it's amazing how well we can get somebody into the system and just get them started on more of the dread, I like to call it, where my credits are, how long do I have to finish? If I didn't say it before, we do work with MNTC. That is something we see all the time. So students often worry because they're on a different program than the degree of the AA. Do you work with this? Do you not? Absolutely, we do, and we see it all the time. Our transfer pathway in itself is pretty wide open. We are a very transfer-friendly school. We have been for many years. We accept up to 90 credits, and we do that on a regular. I actually have 5 students currently enrolled that are at the exact 90 point. And that means students can come in halfway through a major if they want to. Now, again, I see it all the time, but it doesn't mean all of our transfer students have this. It's just nice to give students flexibility to bring in as much as they want or as little as they want, but we all know they want to bring as much in as they can to get towards that graduation date. With that, we work with tests and transferology, but I always recommend students fill out an application. It's free. The whole process is free, and get that credit evaluation so you know where you sit. Some of our new majors and programs, actually, I'm going to relate this to a building. We just bought out a 9-floor building dedicated completely to our nursing program and all of our pre's, pre-veterinarian science, pre-law, pre-doctoral, pre-dental, you name it, we probably have some sort of pre there. So it's been really exciting to see that grow, and our nursing program has been growing year by year. Unfortunately, with COVID, it's been at a little bit of a standstill, but we're seeing those numbers jump up again as 25 to 35% of my students that transfer are nursing majors. So that's been a really attractive thing for a lot of our students. And now, like I said, I was a transfer student, so now being on the other side of the table has been a lot of fun for me. And I wanted to give you a couple of things that I wish I had that Concordia offers our transfer students, starting with just after they get their credit evaluation, they get to meet with our specialized advisors. So we have these things called specialized advisors. We only have 6 academic advisors on campus, and rather than have them cover a full spread of over 60 of our majors, they specialize in 10. So to steal the State Farm saying they know a thing or two because they see a thing or two, well, they do that with our transfer students. So if we have a nursing major that comes in, that can be tougher to translate into a new school with. Well, Rochelle knows exactly what to do because she's only seen those kind of cases for the past 10 years she's been here. So it gives our students a lot of comfort. On top of that, we have faculty advisors that work as kind of a professional development aid, because it's a big deal when you transfer from one school to another, but an even bigger deal when you're about to transfer from school to life and actually go out into the professional world. So having a teacher there and having a 17-to-1 faculty to student ratio, we're able to really have those close-knit community bonds with our transfer students and bring them into our community quickly. On top of that, our professional development office is open to them all year round. So they are welcome to stop by at any point. Our alumni network is open to them, and they can come back to this for the rest of their life. So after they graduate, they can stop in and use that. I use it with my previous school all the time. I'm really glad that it's there. But other than that, I wanted to say thank you for letting me join today, and thank you guys for listening.